Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush. Now, I do know that we've been playing this a lot lately, but it's only because we have a lot to do in a short amount of time to do it in. So this video, I am recording it on a Tuesday, so it will probably see you guys on a Wednesday, just because of the fact of, like I've been saying, I don't have much time, but this is the last. Okay, apparently there was dirt in the system and I didn't know about it. This is the last day that I work at my other job. So, with that being said, I should have more time. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the my new job. And then after that, I will be, good to go from there. And I'll have 3 days off. So I'm excited. I am excited only because it has been a long time since I had a day off. I took yesterday off after I just said I didn't take any days off. Took yesterday off only because my gal had yesterday off. And we have a dog. I don't know if everybody knows that or not, but we got a dog last week sometime, last Tuesday. And he is not doing very hot. What I mean by that is that he just wasn't acting like a normal dog would. He had a flea and tick infestation. They got him from a kill shelter, or the shelter that we picked him up at got him from a kill shelter out there in Texas. And so we picked him up from there, and he had a flea and tick infestation, like I said. And, we were just basically just going from there. He was a good dog. He come up to us and petting him, let us pet him and everything else. We had to give him a pill in the morning and at night with like 3 ounces of iron every morning or something like that. I'm not real sure because Miguel always did it, not me. Well, anyway, a few days, went by, so it was like Saturday, I think it was. And, my gal texted me and said that he was dry heaving on their walk and just everything terrible, And so she took him to the vet on Sunday, I believe. I believe it was Sunday. It could have been that Saturday. Oh, no. So she told me all that was happening on Friday, and then she took him to the vet on Saturday. Then basically what happened from there is that, we trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with him. And basically what was wrong with him is that his temperature was 104, which is not good. And then his red blood cells were very low. So they wanted to do a blood transfusion, but they wanted to wait for that first. So they waited for that just a little bit, and then and then yesterday morning we got a call back that said that his red blood cells are stabilizing, so they're not going down anymore, but his platelets, and if you don't know what a platelet is, apparently that's what makes you stop bleeding. His platelets are still going down. So, because of that, he still might need a transfusion, blood transfusion, but we're not necessarily sure. So, we're talking, a lot of money, okay? To get him even to the vet was going to be like $500. And then to get him, the blood transfusion and hospitalized and everything else, we're talking another $1,100 plus $500 a night, and that's just for him to be there. He's been in the hospital for 3 days now, I believe, 3 or 4 days. So that's already a $2,000 bill. And, so as you can tell, it's just insanely expensive. But, we have a feeling that he's a good pup, and so, we're going for it. And, I told my gal, I said, call the shelter, because, all this should have been checked out before he was even available for adoption. And, what happened is that she called the shelter, and I guess the shelter is now paying for all of it. Thank goodness, because I mean that's just a lot. Paid $100 for this dog, and he's already quite expensive. And but I mean he's a good dog. Not even kidding you. I mean he would lay down in one spot, and then if he didn't like it, he'd move and walk to another. But like the only thing he has tore up since we had him was we put him in the kennel so that we know, you know, like he's not going to destroy anything. My gal left one morning to go to work, and I was working at the care home, so I worked at 2 o'clock. And basically what happened is that she spilt water in his kennel, and to clean it up, she put like a puppy potty pad in there. And he apparently did not like the puppy potty pad in there, so he, you know, ripped it up and went from there. Wasn't necessarily happy about it because that woke me up. She goes to work, you know, not necessarily early, but, you know, at that point, it was early to me. And so we, you know, I cleaned it up and stuff like that. But that was the only thing that he ever ripped up. I got him out of the kennel after that, and he just basically laid beside me the entire time. And then after that, we, my grandparents actually watched him for a little bit because that's when he was like, you know, trying to throw up and everything else. And so he actually finally, well, he was still doing it when we got back, but so my grandparents put him back in the house, but I didn't want him in the kennel. I was like, if we're going to keep the dog, I want to know if we can trust the dog. And what I mean by that is we didn't put him in the kennel just to see if he would rip anything up. I mean, we have a camera in our house just to, you know, make sure, like, nobody breaks in or anything. Not like I'm really worried about it. That's my gal thing, not me. I mean, I got 2 loaded guns in my house, so I'm not really worried about it. But if I'm not home, then can't really use them. But anyway, so with that being said, he didn't do anything. I mean, he just laid there basically for 4 or 5 hours. And so, I mean, he is really a good dog. It's just we didn't know what was going on. And, I mean, now we do. But anyway, so he is still at the vet. He is currently on isolation. I don't know. They said something about we could potentially get him back tonight, but I'm not sure. The whole blood platelet thing is really scaring the vet, so we're not sure if, you know, not sure if he still needs a blood transfusion or not, so not sure if we can actually take him home tonight. Which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we only had him 3 days, but hopefully he still doesn't mind us, you know. I mean, like I said, it's my gal's dog. She's been wanting a dog for literally eons. So, well, since she was, like, born, basically, she wanted a dog, and I said, fine, let's go get a dog. But anyway, that being said, we got a dog. Even though I was like, yeah, well, let's not, you know, get a dog yet. Let's get a house. But, of course, you know, we talked about it, and, you know, my opinion didn't stand anywhere. So, we got a dog. And, but yeah. So, that's the update on Harley. We did actually end up naming him Harley, just because, you know, he looked like a Harley. I don't know. Like, Harley just stuck in my head, and Harley's what it was. So, that's what we named him, and I don't know. I mean, he's starting to come around to it. Well, was starting to come around to it. I don't know about now because, well, haven't seen him. Like, because he was on isolation and all that, we couldn't even see him. So we haven't seen him, like I said, since Saturday. Well, actually, no, I haven't seen him since Friday. My gal hasn't seen him since Saturday. So it's been 3-4 days. Like I said, you know, it's absolutely killing her, but it's fine with me, you know, as long as he's getting better and whatnot. That's all. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't know why that happens. You know, it's happened in like 4 videos straight now. Oh, and apparently I had a full bucket there. But anyway, with all that dog stuff moved aside, I do want to say one thing. We hit 200 subscribers, I believe, yesterday morning. If it wasn't yesterday morning, it was late Sunday afternoon or Sunday night. We hit 200 subscribers, and it was absolutely, it was crazy. Literally, it was crazy. Last episode, I was like, oh yeah, we're only at or not only, but we're like 203, da-da-da-da-da. Well, I got up this morning, and you guys will probably know this already because, I think you guys can see that. I woke up this morning, and, one of my, habits is what I do, basically. One of my habits is that I check YouTube, I check my comments pretty often. When I can, and we are at, not even shitting ya, it blew me away too, but last time I checked, which is only about 10-15 minutes ago before I started this video, was 214 subscribers. Now, let me tell you what, that is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Only because there's 214 of you that are watching these videos, and that we gained 11 subscribers in 2 days. That's what's absolutely mind-boggling. Now, of course, I do appreciate and thank every single one of you from the bottom of my heart and everything else. My brother's wife and my brother and all of them are we got a famous YouTuber, and it's I'm just doing it for fun. But yeah, I honestly, I do want to say that thank you all for, putting up with me, honestly, because of the fact that I haven't been able to post every single day, Monday through Friday, for a while now. It's been about 3 weeks, and you guys are still around, you guys are still subscribing, liking the videos. We got a lot of likes coming on. There's a few dislikes, but oh well, I don't care. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like, and then if you don't like the video, dislike it. But if you dislike it, the only thing that I can do or to get better is to tell me why you dislike it. Okay? So if you guys dislike the video, tell me why you disliked it, and then I'll try to make it better, It's the only thing I can do. 29 million is a video that I've been watching pretty closely, honestly, because we are 4,879 views or something like that last time I checked. So we are absolutely flying. My sister-in-law, my brother's wife, like I was talking about, she said that we were going to be throwing a party at 5,000 views. And, we're probably days away. Just absolutely crazy. And, it's pretty exciting. It really is. Especially coming from, literally no one. I haven't told anybody on Facebook or anything else to subscribe. I'm just doing this, basically all by myself. Everybody that, shares and everything else is totally helping. But, when I started this, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't. I told my brother, oh, hey, I, started doing YouTube and stuff like that, and so I'm doing this all by myself. I've started it all by myself, and everybody that's here, is absolutely, thanked and welcomed 100%. And so, honestly, I mean it when I say thank you all so much. Now, we have to get to that 1,000 mark. Got to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. And, then we'll have a real big party. And honestly, the rate that we are growing right now, we will not be that far away from it. Probably about, a year or so, because I get about 100 subscribers, or at least the way that it has been going, it's been about 100 subscribers every 2 months. And, so that's we hit 100 subscribers in January, or somewhere in there, and then we hit 200 in May, or 150 in 150 in March. So okay, maybe about 50 subscribers every 2 months. But either way, that's still a lot. So I know some of the big guys like PewDiePie and all that fun stuff loses and gains about thousands a day, but on the smaller side of things, like what we're at, it's absolutely crazy. So, like I said, thank you all for that. really much. I mean, and then next week, we will hopefully be able to do 5 videos a week again. What is next week? I think, what is next week? Today's the 18th. So probably the week of the 25th is when I'll hopefully be able to do 5 days a week again. And then after that, we'll be sticking with 5 days a week as long as I can, unless I have, something pop up. Like I do know on June 5th, we're going camping, hopefully. My boss said, or my new boss said that we have some people going out for surgery and whatnot, so might have to work some overtime, so I don't know if I actually get to go camping or not. Hopefully we do, but I'm not for sure yet. And then, June 5th to June 8th, I'm going on my 3-day weekend. So hopefully we can, go camping, but hopefully we can also make some videos out there as well. May have to do some double time, which is fine. I mean, or I may just, put like 1 or 2 up. Either one. But that is the plan of action right now. Anything else that's on the agenda? Not really. There's not much going on. I looked up Open Country, and for some reason, I could not, like it came out today, May 18th. It came out today, but I could not find it on Steam. I had it on my wish list and everything else, but I literally cannot find it. So I don't know if, like, Steam screwed up or what. I don't know. I was going to play it today, actually, but for some reason, like I said, it disappeared, and I cannot find it. So I'm going to look after I get done recording this. We should be almost full by now. I mean, we've been doing this for a while. But other than that, I mean, that is basically... here, let's shut this off. There we go. But basically, other than that, that is all that's been going on here. How full are we? 80%. And how much is up there? Well, we still got about 3 or 4 buckets full. But anywho, other than that, I mean, we've just been working away. I mean, like I said, I've been doing 2 jobs, 8-hour shift at the care home, and then a 10-hour shift out there at the county, driving semis all day long, and so it's been. I mean, I've been pulling what? That would be 40-hour week. 60-hour weeks, 7 days a week, which is absolutely nothing. I mean, that's like what I used to do driving semi 7 days a week all the time. But, if you haven't done it for a while, it definitely tiresome, not going to lie. But we're definitely moving on. I did get a comment from Michael the other day, and he goes, he couldn't believe how far we got. And I was like, yeah, we've been digging pretty good out here, The turnaround radius is getting a little bit bigger, and that's honestly all that matters. That's not a full bucket, but not the worst bucket. But yeah, I mean, it's just we've been doing pretty good. We got 97 ounces in our pocket, $265,000. Just sitting there in the bank. And, honestly, we're just waiting for just getting all the money we can before we can go and make the day go by. Honestly, I'm kind of worried about, I mean, I have enough money to cover the rent payment and the provisions of rent and all that fun stuff. But if I can get about 300 to 400 ounces before the day is due. Okay, hold on a minute. His numbers are so my gal just texted me about the dog, and so I may not drive or nothing yet, but this is basically what she said. I literally just got it. So here, let's see. Let's get my phone here, wherever that is. Here it is. Okay. So this is what she said. So she said, I just got an update on Harley. His numbers are trending. His platelets did come up a little bit. From the 7 he was at yesterday, he is still all below normal limits, but no fever. He isn't eating, so it's harder to make red blood cells. They're wanting to make him, or they wanting to start him on appetite stimulant. She wants him to start eating first before he comes home. They're going to continue meds and go from there. He hasn't gone back down, but not ready to go home yet. I am also, yeah. So he likes chicken. So we went to Costco and we got a chicken deal, and we actually had that for dinner before we went and picked him up, and we found out that he liked chicken, so we've been feeding him chicken and hot dogs, honestly, because he wouldn't eat the dry food. We don't know if he likes it like wet food or what. We don't know, but he likes chicken, so that's one of them things that, that's what we could get him to eat, so that's what we did. But other than that, that was the update. His platelets are going, they're not going down, so that's all that matters. Honestly, at this point, you might as well just get him a blood transfusion. But if he doesn't eat, then we don't know if he's actually going to be, good or not. And that's the bad thing right there. So, I don't know. It's a really tricky situation, but, they're doing all they can. Honestly, I told my gal, I said I wouldn't be surprised because he's not eating and all this fun stuff if they won't put him down. Because, at this rate, he's just going to be a money pit if he doesn't, straighten up. And as bad as it, makes me sound, there is some truth to it, if he doesn't... Can you take... Okay, so now she wants me to thaw something, but I can't remember. I'm guessing chicken, but I can't remember what chicken is in the freezer. But anyway, so as you can tell, I'm a little distracted. Yep, okay, so now we're full. Come on, no, stop. Get out, thank you. Get out. So yeah, I'm a little distracted, but, I got a pup in the hospital and everything else. What was absolutely funny is that, I called in yesterday. I've worked for 5 years. It's nothing spectacular. 5 years. I worked 5 years, and I've never called in. Not once. The only time that I guess you could say I called in was when I had a kidney stone. But that was because I literally couldn't move. But other than that, that was the absolute only time. Where is the big water pump? There it is. And then I got to turn these off down here. So I just decided to bring you guys with me. I didn't know if I was going to do this or not, but because we're already here, we might as well do the wash or clean out too. Oh, and also, because I have my phone out, let's get back to YouTube as everybody's still texting me. Now, these are, if you guys don't know, because, a lot of people are new, if you guys are public when you subscribe, I can see when you subscribe and so on and so forth. You can comment and then it'll just give me a notification unless it marks you as spam. If it marks you as spam, then I have to get on my computer to see it. So if you do comment and I don't reply, that is probably the reason why. I try to respond to everybody as quickly as possible, just because, it's every bit of my channel is everybody, as yours. So yeah, I try to respond as quickly as possible. Now, if you are not public, I can't see that you subscribe. I can see that you comment, but not subscribe. So keep that in mind. So I have 2 subscribers here that I believe are still here. They don't tell me if they describe, so or unsubscribe. But anyway, right now, 15 hours ago, from the moment that I'm recording this at 10:50 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, I have a new subscriber, and their name is Travis. I don't really know. I didn't actually go in depth with him yet. Well, what I mean by that is, like it says that he's gaming, but I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or not. And if you guys have a YouTube channel, of course I will say it out. But here, let's click on it. Yeah, so he doesn't have any videos or nothing on his channel. But I'm just gonna stick with Travis. He'll know. And then if you guys want me to say your whole name and whatnot, let me know in the comments below. I just try to do that so that, I don't know, privacy thing. I mean, I wouldn't want everybody to follow me and look me up and everything else. So, kind of doing the same thing. But anyway, thank you, Travis, for the subscribe. Of course, it means a lot to me, as you know. And then 5 hours ago, from 10:30, so about 5:30 this morning, we have another subscriber, and his name is Tom. Thank you, Tom. And I don't believe he has a YouTube channel or anything either. No, he does not. So yeah, I mean, we do have a few people that actually have, a following and whatnot, on their YouTube channel. And if you do have a YouTube channel, like I just said, I will say your channel's name and everything else. Because you guys help me grow, so therefore I'm going to help y'all grow. But yeah, so Travis and Tom, thank you very much for the subscribe. Of course, it truly does mean a lot. And everybody else that has subscribed, of course, you matter as well. I just can't see who you are because, like I said, you're not public or something. But yeah, like I said, we're at 214 subscribers as we're trying to do this. I know my brain is working about 15 miles a minute because we're trying to figure out how to clean out the wash plant and everything else. It's absolutely kind of hard, not going to lie. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we're just growing slowly but surely. And honestly, I can't thank you any more than what I am, And of course, if you guys have anything that you guys want to watch, see, whatever, just let me know in the comments below, and I will try to make that happen. We are still trying to do a live stream, but honestly, my internet is 1 minute I can upload an hour video in 20 minutes, and the next minute I can upload a video or like a 30-minute video in 4 hours. So it's weird. I do live in an apartment, so that's probably why. But yes, live streams are still my goal, just because, it's more one-on-one, basically. I mean, you have a lot of people watching you and everything else, but, it just feels like more one-on-one. So that is definitely the goal. I do need to get another monitor, but, that's coming in the future. Really, I don't know why I haven't gotten a new monitor. Honestly, the monitor, or quote-unquote monitor, that I've been using is actually my old TV. And what I'm doing is I'm just running the HDMI cord from my PC to my TV. And that's how that's how I do all that. How I record is like just OBS Studio. I mean, that's all I do. So, with that being said, I mean, it's fairly simple to get everything going. But anyway, I mean, that's how I'm recording and whatnot. But let's see. So we got 97 ounces. So we'll just say that that's 97. Well, 97.15. But we'll just say that's 97 for easier mathematications. 187 ounces. That should be a better, where in the world? Better bucket. And let's go there and pour you in. Now we're gonna have to take the magnetite down to the other, or the magnetite mill, because we're getting pretty full. Not gonna lie. Holy mackerel! 97. We're already 13 ounces. Yep, 13 ounces. And this is gonna be the slow one. So 13 ounces. That is probably the best top bucket that we've had for a while. So that is fantastic. I mean, it really depends on what the bottom one as well. 0.8 ounces. I mean, that's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Now, of course, the better dirt that we have will definitely have higher numbers and everything else. What in the world? I don't know why it does that. Like, it says it's done, and then all of a sudden it's not. It's pretty strange. Let's see here. Set that one back up. Copy that. 0.95. Okay. Don't know why that one's bigger than the other one. That one is done. Sure, it's done. 47 ounces, so that is definitely the duplex jig. If we get about 5 ounces, then we should, we're on the gold there. We already got 4% magnetite already. So, I mean, everything's just looking good. I mean, we got the oldest wash plant we can get, and it's not the best. But, I mean, hey, we're doing the best we can. 3.3 ounces. It's not bad. I wish we had a little bit more, but, I mean, beggars can't be choosers. So, let's see here. One of these is going to be the moss mat. And that is where the money is going to be coming up pretty fast. Probably about 5 to 9 ounces. Oh, must be saving. Yep, we are. Okay. So let's see. This is going to be done here shortly. And it is done. 3. Oh. There we go. That one's the other duplex jig. 49 ounce, or 49%. So, I mean, the gold losses is the one that we're going to have to get soon. Because I'm tired of losing 3 to 5 ounces of gold every time we make a bar. So we're going to have to be on the lookout for that. So far, we've had 23 ounces of gold. We'll just set that down because it's going fairly slow. And of course, when I do that, then it's done. This one, I do believe, is the... Oh, yeah, that is definitely the moss mat because it's going up pretty fast. I thought. I thought it was going up fast, but then it, slowed down again. Oh, no, it's the craziest thing. We have, what, 28 ounces of gold so far. Nope, that was another duplex jig. Now that one is the moss mat because we only have 3 buckets left anyway. There you go, fit right in there. 95 ounces of magnetite. Now I don't know grams. I wish I did know grams, but because we're from the U.S., we don't run grams. 6 ounces of gold from the moss mat, which isn't the best, but it's not. It's not bad either. So let's see here. This is the last bucket here. 95 ounces, not the greatest. Let's jump over that right quick. Here, you know what? I'm going to just run this up here because we can. Six ounces of gold. And one last one. Here, let's see. So we're at 42 ounces, I do believe. We'll put that one back in there. That one's full. That one's gonna be full. 45 ounces. I think the last one was 45 ounces as well. Here, let's see. 49 ounce. Well, no. 43 ounces. Wait. Yeah, 49 ounces. Because I need one more. Yep, 49 ounces because it was at 97. Yeah. I'm just going to go with 49 ounces. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. Y'all can make fun of me in the comments below. I don't care. My brain is kind of fried at the moment. But I'm going to say that's 49 ounces, which is honestly 4 or 5 ounces better than last episode's. So we're definitely getting into that better gold there. I mean, if we go into the gold map here, let's just mark some of those. And then we can actually go down and see what's crack-a-lacking down there. I mean, we are getting to that square, and that's the best gold so far that we've seen. So, I mean, definitely in the next one, we need to take this corner out here, but we can also, just keep digging out that way. But, I mean, it's going to be a good. So the next episode, I'm hoping we hit 200 ounces. But anyway, with all that being said, of course, thank you for all the subscribing, likes, comments, everything that y'all do for me. Like I said, it truly does mean a lot. And, anyway, if you do the whole praying thing or whatever, for my sanity, pray for my pup, because my gal is losing her marbles about it. And, so, if y'all do that, of course, thank y'all for that. But anyway, I will see y'all in the next one, which should be Friday. I'm going to try to make it Friday. If not, I will see you next Monday morning at 12 Pacific Standard Time, as per usual. But anyway, thank you all for what you guys do for us. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.